The final game of the season, Chorley FC could get relegated. A win will see them stay in the Vanarama North League. The battle has been long and hard and very difficult. Who will win? You decide. Well, you won't decide, but you get to watch anyway. This is the worst football manager ever's hardest challenge yet. This is what the world has been waiting for. Welcome to the Chorley Challenge.
1, 2, and we're off. Play me, play me, play me. Play me like my tongue is grinding.
I'm the worst football manager ever, and welcome back to the Chorley Challenge. In today's episode, this is such an important moment we are going to witness today. In the next 20 minutes to half an hour, you are going to see it. You are going to see the final result of the final game of the season in my first season in charge of Chorley. My job when I came in to lead this team was to survive relegation. And here I am, one game left of the season, and I could not go up, I'll stay up, or I could be relegated. It's stressful. It is very stressful. I've literally waited for nearly 2 weeks to play this one game. Those of you who watched the last episode, thanks for stopping by and watching that episode, by the way. Really appreciate it. But for those of you who are watching this in the future, it's all right for you. You've probably literally got autoplay on YouTube, and it's just going on to the next video, as if you've barely waited a minute to watch this. For me, I've literally been waiting 2 long, arduous weeks to play this one match, and it's been a hard wait, I'll be honest, and it's going to be even more tricky to literally sit here and play the game. But I hope you're excited. I'm sure excited. If you haven't watched the previous episodes of this series, then I'll probably put some sort of link to the playlist up here, so go and have a little look at that, watch the games, and then come back to this one, because trust me, it's like the excitement will be so much more. It will mean so much more to you then. Here we are in the final game of the series. This game is so serious, I don't trust myself to change anybody's name to Josh today. That's how serious this game is. I would change a name. I know it's routine and it's tradition for me to, but it just feels like it's such an important game of the season. I don't feel as if I could change a player's name on the day of it. It's literally, you can see up here in the top right corner, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It's kickoff time. It is kickoff time, everybody. That now is not the time to be changing somebody's name when they're about to play the biggest game of their career, right? So I'm not changing anybody's name today. You can see here there's a lot of fairly poor in morale. That's because I thought I'd do a big rousing team talk, and that didn't go very well, to be honest. They just said, "Whoa, you're putting too much pressure on us. We can't." I'm like, I want them to feel the pressure on this. I want them to feel the kind of the weight of this game. Not to the point where they die and don't play very well. I want them to do well, but I need them to know the reality of this. I feel like if I get relegated, then that's going to be really annoying for me, basically. In short, but if I stay up, all will be well with the world. All will be well. So we'll see how we go. Now, one thing I'm going to be doing today, we're going to be playing the game. I'm going to show you how it goes. We're going to find out whether we're staying up or whether we're relegated. Simple as that. But after that, obviously, we'll then go into pre-season. And what I want to do today is show you around the team. I'll show you a few of the sort of screens, and you can then pause them so that you can then look at what you think of my team. And then I'm going to want feedback from you. What should I do pre-season? What should I work on? What sort of players do I need to bring in? What sort of tactics do you think would be best according to what tactics I've got already? Looking at my players, what would you do in this situation? Basically, I want to hear from you. I'm going to read the comments below, and then basically going to play pre-season through, and then my next video on Chorley Challenge will be taking on board the things that you've shared. Obviously, if there's like conflicting advice amongst the comments, you can fight it out amongst yourselves, and I'll probably just choose one that I think is easily doable, really. So we'll go with that, and we'll see how we do. So do stay on till the end of this video. This isn't just about this game, it's about far more than that. Chorley is not just about one game. It's bigger than that, all right? It's bigger than that. Those of you who are Chorley fans watching this, I know we got recent comments below that we have real-life Chorley fans watching this, so I know it means a lot to you. for me to carry the Chorley flame like this. So I hope I'm serving you well. Anyway, and even if you're not a fan of Chorley, hopefully you're a fan of football. You know, ultimately we want football to be the winner today. I know that's what losers say, so it doesn't bode well for me. But anyway, let's get on with today. Before we get to the match, I'd hope you've realised something here, that my goodness, doesn't the screen look different to normal? And boy, does it. I've had the privilege of having a birthday since the last video. That's one of the reasons I haven't made a video in the last couple of weeks. But also, I've had a birthday. And so what happened is I got given presents on my birthday, one of which being a screen that you can't see here because you're the camera, but just next to this camera is this beautiful new screen. I'm still being fully powered through my work laptop, which is shit secret. Please don't tell my work I do that. But I'm powering this through my work laptop, and the screen is kind of slightly to this additional screen has meant that I can see so much more. Look at the amount of fixtures you can see on this page. And then when I go to the squad, I've suddenly realised that I've barely got any columns at all. Look at all this space. Look at that space. So much. What else can you put here? I'm so used to the laptop where I can barely fit 6 columns in. I don't even know what you'd put in this bit of the thing. Maybe in the nationality, have some flags there. Should I put that in there? Let's stick nationality in there. That'd be quite nice. National team. I think that'll be quite nice to see. Where is it? That they haven't put it. It should be here somewhere. Oh, you know what? They haven't. No, I don't really want. It's nationality I want, isn't it? It's not. It's not just national team. Most of them, they're probably not going to be playing international football at Vanarama national level. Let's be honest. So I think probably general nationality. Little flags there. Look at that. They're all English. We've got obviously Kimpioka's Swedish and Dawson is Scottish, but that adds a bit of colour to it, doesn't it? So that's good. Anyway, if it looks a bit racist really at the moment, doesn't it? There's purely one nationality here, so I could probably do with stretching my borders a bit wider. But anyway, apart from that, let's move on. We're not talking about racism on YouTube again. We've heard enough of that recently. Let's move on. So match preview. Look at the size of this screen. Look, we've got the whole league table there. We've got Chorley fixtures there. We've got everything you can possibly want, all on one screen. I know most of you are thinking that's normal. That you're just seeing what normal stuff is like, and I'm like, wow. Maybe that's a reason I've been so bad, because I haven't been able to see half this stuff on the screen. But I'm so excited to see the match, to see the field. Look at the tactics screen. Look at this. Look at all this space. It's brilliant. You can see the whole squad there. You can see every bit of pieces you want there. This is brilliant. I need to actually focus on my team and the game rather than what it looks like, really. So today we are going for a 4-4-2 formation. Let me run through the team for you. It goes as follows. We've got Josh Dawson in goal. We've got Josh Turner and Josh Thompson on right back and left back, respectively. Centre backs, we've got David Lever and Dan Buddle. And then in midfield, we've got the solid duo of Kimpioka and Montrose, who are just brilliant Joshes. What a Josh pairing they are. And then we got in the wing, we got Lee Tanner on the right. We've got Josh Shrimpton on the left. Very good Josh Shrimpton. Very pleased with him this season. And I say this season, I've literally been in charge of them for about 8 weeks. So I haven't been in charge for very long. But anyway, Marcus Carver up front, as is Josh Rowe. And then in the defence, we've got Nick not in the defence. In subs, we've got Cheetham, Barrett, Williams, Newton, Marsh. A bit of a mixed bag of a mixture of positions here, just as backups, obviously. We're going in counter mentality today. Nuneaton are in 8th place. They are a good, solid side. We're going normal tempo. I'm not going to push absolutely everything at them right now. We're just going to go normal tempo, counter mentality. We are going to look for the overlap just to make sure we are getting some people forward when we do get the ball, and which will hopefully be all the time. But anyway, and then I don't need to see instructions again. I just clicked on that, and that's about it to tell you, really. Defensive 4-4-2. That's it. Simple tactics. I'm always going simple at this level. That's my feelings anyway. Maybe I'm wrong, and if you disagree with me, leave comments below. But I think the aim of the game with low leagues is simple football, simple formations, simple mind. It's all I can cope with, really. Tough one to call, but Chorley will be low on confidence after a poor run of form, and that should be enough just to see Nuneaton through. Right. I'll tell you what we're going to do. Before we play... I don't know if you can see it. I feel like you need to really see the league. Let me go back to the league before we play this game, because it's important, so you know where we're coming from. You know what we're looking for as we play this game. Right. If I win, I'm safe. If I draw, I might be safe. However, there are 2 other games that are very, very important today that you need to keep your eye on just as much as I do, and I'll have the fixtures up here. The first game is Guiseley. Guiseley, if they win, they have got a chance of staying up. If they win and I lose, then yeah, I'm down, and well, I might be down, because also Nantwich are the other team. They also need to either draw or win if I lose. So if I win, I'm fine. If I lose, it's down to the other games. It's as simple as that. If I draw, then I think it's a bit of a mixed bag, because you've got here Bradford PA on the same points as me, but better goal difference. You've got Nantwich 1 point less than me, better goal difference than me, as have Guiseley are pretty much the same as me. If I'm losing and they're winning, then it will change, obviously. So that's it, really. That's it in a nutshell. If I win, totally safe. So that's what I hopefully I'm going to get. I know I'm going counter, so it's not like I'm pushing for the win straight away, but it would be nice too. Oh my goodness, you need a win today to guarantee survival and avoid relegation. Have you picked up the right team to get the job done and confident of a result? Passionate. I feel we've got a good chance. Come on. This could be the last time we see Josh Dawson, blah, 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 all these players. Do you have any special plans to give them an appropriate send-off? Am I going to lose all of those players? Dawson, Turner, Leather, Buddle, Thompson, Tanner. Oh my goodness. This is ridiculous. I'm not going to lose them, am I? I know it's a pretty responsibility, but it's hard to be a priority. Oh my goodness. I don't want to be thinking of them leave. That's half my squad. Half my 11. I can't have them leave. I couldn't speak more behind it. Regardless of what happens to the match, I'm lucky to have worked with players of their calibre. I don't think it'll be time for the place. I hope so. They deserve that sort of recognition. I'm just going to passionately tell them how great they are. The pitch out there doesn't look good being best at it. How do you think? Oh, it's the same for both of us. I don't think it'll make any difference. Okay, this is what they're playing with. 4-4-2 diamond narrow. We play a little bit wider than they do. Not really much more to say than that, really. Apart from I might sometimes, if they're narrow, I might go a bit wider to pull them out wide, but I don't want to do that just yet. Not just yet. All right. Yeah. Not. Is that right? Not just yet. Yes, that is right. That is good English. Well done, Ben. Very good English. Come on, lads. Oh, man. What? Oh, give them a good performance. Oh, they didn't go great. I really need them to be like high morale. I really do. At the end of this year of Football Manager 2017, it's like the one year that I've known, not a glitch in the game, but some of the algorithm, if you can use that term for this game. Some of the algorithm I know is that if your players are on high morale, you will do well. If you can keep their morale high, which I suppose is quite realistic anyway, keep their morale high, you're more likely to win games. It's as simple as that. But actually keeping them at high morale is the tricky thing. So before we do this, I want to make sure I've got the right stuff here. We're on extended highlights. Good. I want to bring up the latest scores. Well, they're already up. Where have the latest scores gone? They should be around here somewhere. Hello, friends. Where? Oh, there they are. There they are. They're at the side of the pitch. Okay. So, games to keep our eye on. Guiseley v Salford. And where's Nantwich? Nantwich as well. Nantwich v Telford. And, of course, our own game. Let's go right to the bottom of the league table so we can see the points. And let's watch this unfold, ladies and gentlemen. Let's watch my destiny unfold before your very eyes. Would love to hear your thoughts on your predictions. You can leave comments below. I'll believe that your predictions, even if you leave a prediction at the end of the game, I'd be interested to know before the game, like, what is your prediction? What is it? Am I going to do it? I know somebody in the comments said you're basically safe already, which I appreciate the optimism. I really do. I really appreciate the optimism, and I kind of need the optimism because there are times when I feel very far away from staying up right now. And as you can see, Nantwich have scored 6 minutes into the game. Oh, my days. This is not good. this is not good at all. Not a good start, boys. 6 minutes in, and I'm 1-0 down. That was a great goal. That was a very good goal. Hopefully the highlight will load. This is the first time I've actually turned this computer on with the second screen, and as you can see here, it's taking a long time to load this highlight, so this better be a really good goal to watch. Do you know what I mean? Oh, here we go. So chips it forward from that fella. Green picks up the ball, corner of the 18-yard box, passes it in on his left. And was it a first-time shot? It was. Cartwright, left boot. That was a nice goal. That was a nice goal, wasn't it, friends? Very good. Very good indeed. So they take the lead 1-0. As it stands, however, I'm still promoted. I'm not promoted. I keep saying that word as if I'm flying high, but I'm not. I'm safe. At the moment, I'm safe. Right, here's Josh Shrimpton. Oh, they've lost it. Oh, boys, come on. This is really quite poor. Really quite poor. It feels slow. Does it feel slow to anyone else? I'm going to just pump up the speed of the highlights just a little bit here, because I don't think I can take the tension of it going too slow, quite frankly. It needs to be a bit quicker. Oh my word, Nantwich have scored, and Nantwich are now up to 16th place. Look at that. Oh, meanwhile, King turns it over the bar from a Marcus Carver shot. And Guiseley, how are Guiseley getting on? No goals at Guiseley yet. Still, 0-0 there as well. Oh my goodness, we're on attack here. Oh, has that gone for a corner? It's gone for a corner to Chorley. Come on, Chorley. I don't want to win and stay up through like default. Do you know what I mean? I want to win and stay up because I've won and I've earned it. Do you know what I mean? It was a foul. David Leather fouled. So it's a free kick to Nuneaton. Oh dear me, this isn't good. You know when you're in the place where your fate is now currently out of your hands. It's totally out of my hands. We've got another corner here, and it's Marcus Carver. Oh, and he has had it blocked, and it got cleared out for a throw-in for Chorley. Guys, he's still 0-0, and Nantwich still 1-0. We're 25 minutes into the game. Oh, no! This is scary. Oh, I thought Marcus Carver was going to get onto that, but he doesn't. And it's pumped clear. Turner picks up the loose ball and chips it forward. Doesn't quite get there. Montrose, Kimpioka. Come on, boys. Centre of the pitch. Montrose sprays out wide to Tanner, who pumps it forward. Marcus Carver does get onto the end of this. Kimpioka! Yes! Kimpioka scores! 26th minute. What a lad! What a lad! What a hero! This is incredible stuff. Tanner on the right brings it forward. Marcus Carver gets onto the end of it. Taps it across. Oh, and exquisitely Kimpioka, the Swede himself, just tucks it in. What a lad. What a boy. Oh, I feel like I can breathe. I feel like, it feels like I've just crossed the line after a marathon. Although we've still got a long way to go. We're 32 minutes in. I've got a long way to go yet. Josh Shrimpton on the attack here, bringing it on the left. Montrose again. This is nice build-up play. Kimpioka across to Tanner on the right. A lot of space here. He's trying to get the cross in, doesn't quite connect. And Nuneaton bringing out again. Cowans, Cartwright sprays it to Green. Come on, lad. Come on, challenge him. Don't let him get too much of the play. This is a bit scary. Come on. Oh! I don't know what happened there. Did they hit the post? I think they hit the post. I feel like now the highlights are too fast. It's too fast for my eyes in this big, massive screen. It's like a cinema. It's like I'm sitting watching a film. It's so big. It's not that big. It's 20-something inch, 20-something. I should really know. I should be like, here's my spec in the description below, but I don't know my spec. I've got a computer. What do you use to film this? A computer and a microphone and a mouse. There's my equipment. Yes, if you want to know more about equipment, don't ask me, I'm afraid. I'm not very good at that kind of thing, but it works. I've made it work somehow. And we're at half-time. Oh, we're doing well. Keep it up, boys. Assertively, what do we say to them? I'm pleased how things are going. Keep it up. They're delighted. They are delighted. Look at that green. It's like a meadow. Oh, wonderful. Okay, so. Oh, dear. Do we keep going counter, or do we go for a 3-pointer? Oh, I've just got to think about this. Okay, I think we're going to stay We're going to stay counter. We are going to stay. I don't want to do anything silly here. Nantwich. Oh, looks like Nantwich are either drawing or lose it. They're drawing. They are now 1-1 with Telford. And where's the guys? They're still 0-0 with Salford. So at the moment, this is looking so good because both Nantwich and Guiseley need to win. And if neither of them are winning at this point, there's at least 2 goals that need to be scored here. Do you know what I mean? 2 goals need to be scored. So it's looking up. It's looking up. Okay, apologies everyone. My camera cut out, so we've missed some of the play here. But I'm now at 56 minutes. And Nuneaton just had an appeal for a penalty, but it wasn't given. So we're all right. We're safe. It is 1-1. In other news, it's still 1-1 with AFC Telford versus Nantwich and 0-0 with Guiseley and Salford. As it stands right now, I am safe. If it stays as it is, I'm safe, which is very exciting indeed. I can't believe it's come to this, but I'm quite excited that it has. I'm feeling pretty confident, quietly confident. You don't want to say anything too loud because they'll hear. FM will hear that. I know another thing about the Football Manager algorithm is that it listens. Football Manager listens to you. He knows what you're saying. So don't say anything like, oh, this is easy. For example, Nuneaton have just taken the lead. And Nantwich, oh my goodness me. Oh no, right. Oh crap. And Nantwich, oh my word. It looks like it's all changed. Let's just look at this. Robinson plays it across to Cartwright. Oh my goodness, who slots it through, and Green tucks it away. Right, I'm not watching the rest of that because it's all kicking off. Because Nantwich, it looks like Nantwich have also taken the lead in their game against Telford. They have. It's still 0-0 with Guiseley. So as it stands now, I'm still safe. 65th minute. Oh my word, Nuneaton are now 3-1 up. They're 3-1 up. Oh crikey. Oh no. What on earth? Oh. It was a corner. Header from Cowans, is that? And Green, another goal for Green. What on earth is happening? What is happening? Oh my goodness, please, Guiseley, please do not score. Right, we need to do something about this team. They're playing awfully, including David Leather, you're off. 6.1 on the last game of the season, where there's everything to play for, you're off, mate. And who else is this? This is Josh Rowe, playing the nightmare game of his life. Nick Marsh is coming on for that. Oh my word! How on earth is this happening? If Guiseley score 1 goal, we are relegated. We're not gonna get a draw out of this game now, are we? 66th minute. 3-1 down. We're 3-1 down. Oh, please, Salford, please do something, please. It's too scary. Montrose is a cross. Kimpioka. Oh, Kimpioka. That would have just given me something to cling on to then. All right, where's Salford and Guiseley? Guiseley, Salford, still 0-0. Nantwich seem like they're still beating Telford. Oh my goodness. They're going to be the tensest 22 FM minutes of my life. Oh my word. Right, come on, hold on to this. Hold on. And it's another shot from Nuneaton. Flipping it, guys. Why are they so rubbish? Why are Chorley so rubbish? This is ridiculous. Okay, guys, it's still 0-0. It's still 0-0 with guys in Salford. They're going to be throwing everything at Salford right now. And, oh, please, Salford, just do one thing for me. Just either score a goal or don't let one in or something. Marcus Carver had a shot there, but it wasn't good enough, and King holds on to it. Guiseley still 0-0 with Salford. We're in the 78th, 79th, 81st, 82nd minute. Have you ever been so tense in your life? 5 minutes to go. Okay, let me just pause this. Let's just pause. Let's just take a moment, okay? Before anything else happens, I need you to know Football Manager, Sports Interactive, Sega, Miles Jacobson. Listen, I appreciate what you've done for my life, bringing in Football Manager. Now, all I ask in this one moment, in these 5 Football Manager minutes, will you just give me either just let me stay up in this league. That's all I ask. One thing is all I ask. That's it. That's all I ask. So hear my Football Manager prayer. I'm going to hit the play button now, Miles, Sports Interactive, Sega, and I trust you. I trust you're going to be good to me. Okay? I know you can hear me as I'm saying this. So here we go. 2 minutes to go. 1 minute to go. There's nothing more for me to do in this game but just watch the latest scores. Here's Nick Marsh. Can he score? Oh, he got challenged. Oh, it's still 0-0. We are heading into injury time. 0-0 still. This looks like it could still be 0-0. It's full time for me. It's full time for them. It's 0-0. It looks like I'm safe. I don't trust anything just yet, but it looks like I'm safe. I'm disappointed with your performance. I think we're safe. We are safe by 1 point. Can you see behind my head right now? We are safe. We're staying up in the league. Oh. My. Wow. How do you feel? Oh, I just need a moment. We've done it, boys. We're safe. By the skin of our teeth. We lost 3-1. Nantwich won. Salford managed to salvage a draw against Guiseley, which meant that Guiseley are down. We are staying up. We're in the Vanarama National League North for my final season on Football Manager 2017. Before Football Manager 2018 comes out, I'm safe. Oh, we avoid relegation. Huge relief for Chorley. Oh, man. Okay, great, good. Well, that's about it. Curtain comes down. Oh, I can barely breathe. I'm so exhausted. Okay, what I want to do before we're going to be bringing this video to an end, but before we do, I want to do a little bit of something different with you today. In that we're now obviously going to be entering into pre-season, and as you can tell, finishing fourth from bottom, I've got some work to do. I'd quite like to at least try and get in the top half of the league next season. I'd like to do way better than this. I've only been leading them for like 5-6 games, 8 games, something like that at the most. So I've had little input into the team so far. But over the pre-season, I want to do what is needed to make this team great. But I need your help. So here's my... let me just highlight everybody. Let me just bring in the under-21, 23s and the under-18s here. Let me put them in ability order there for you. You can see who I've got. Take a little look at this screen. I'm interested to know who you would start to play in the starting 11, who you would start to include. Maybe there are some players here that I haven't included. In honesty, the starting 11 I just started with just then, which obviously I highlighted now, are my sort of favoured players. So I'd like you to tell me, who are these players am I not including that you think it's worth bringing them in? Maybe you know them actually in real life, if they're real life players, or maybe you're just looking at this, you're thinking, looking at their ability, looking at their potential, you think, you know what, they actually are worth giving a shot. Maybe this fella here, for example, Jonathan Camwell, he's got very high potential there. He's only a 2-star at the moment, but is he worth including? I don't know. You tell me. Maybe this fella here, Gregory Garwood, who's he's on loan from Ashton anyway. Should I seek to bring him in again? I don't know. So that's it in that order. Let me show you in the position order now, so you can see there are goalkeepers there. I've got 5 goalkeepers. Obviously, some of these are really young and all that kind of thing. But you've got some defenders there. Take a look at the defence. If you need to pause the video at any time, just pause it. I'm not going to stop and wait. This is a video. You can stop it yourself. Just hit the pause button. Here's my defence. Here's my midfield. Have a little look at the midfield there. Are there any kind of, judging by the amount of players there I've got of certain positions, would you recommend a particular formation for me? I don't know, is it a thing that I've got so many defensive midfielders? That looks like a lot to me, but you tell me. Wingers, again, central midfielders, attacking midfielders, do you think I should do that kind of thing? I don't seem to have many right wingers, attacking midfielders, that maybe I shouldn't be doing this kind of wide game. Maybe I should do a bit of a more of a narrow game. You tell me, what do you think? Okay, so that's that. Let me go on to training. No, not training. I'll tell you what, I'll go on the staff screen. Here's my staff. To be honest, I actually think I've got quite a good staff. I could probably change maybe the physios. But I think I've got reasonably good staff here. I don't know whether you'd think about anybody different. Let me just show you briefly my staff. You've got James Warren is my assistant manager, who I actually brought with me from Corby, who I think he's pretty good rating, to be honest, for Vanarama National League North. He's pretty good. You've then got Dean Green as a coach here. Obviously, his attacking and defending and man management attributes are quite high, but what do you think of his other ones? Also here, what do you think about here in terms of his preferred formations and all that kind of stuff? Who else we got? We got Cameron Porter, this fella here. There's all his details: coaching, attacking style, his attacking mentality, all that kind of stuff. And there's his attributes there. Also, we have got Ed Johnson is my head of youth, working with youngsters as a 16, so that's why I brought him in. But maybe he's not that great. Maybe I should get somebody different. You tell me. Okay, so that's that. I won't go into the scouting staff for now. I don't think. No, I won't show you those. Don't worry about that. Team report. Let me show you the team report, particularly the squad depth. Let me show you the squad depth here. What do you think about this squad depth? Have a little look as I'm sort of scrolling through it here. Are there any areas that you think, crikey, you're really weak there? Like, actually, look, I've only got 3 players here who can play midfield or right, which is interesting. It's obviously with the 4-4-2 formation. If I go to the 4-2-4-2-4, which is my other formation I play, that's the squad depth for this. Maybe I need some more keepers there. That looks a bit weak. Midfielder rights seems to be a bit of a tough area, doesn't it? And actually, even strikers. My strikers don't seem that great. Josh Rowe has come out for me recently and done all right, but I'm not quite sure. So that's that. Here's my tactics. I'll show you the tactics that I'm generally using. There are 2 that I've got 3 up here, but really there's only 2 that I'm predominantly using. First is a defensive 4-4-2. I can probably play them in more flexible now. Their familiarity is quite high, but I don't tend to. But anyway, instructions. Here's my instructions I use. I try and keep it basic, which I think is the right thing to do. Isn't it? I don't know. Maybe it's not. You tell me again. Let me know what you think about that. I go for the overlap. Maybe there's something different, something I'm missing here that you think I should be doing. Again, what would you do when you're at home or when you're away? What would you do there? Here's counter. I'm on counter usually for away, but then I go into control for when I'm, standard or control if I'm at home. I tend to go into control if I'm playing a lower half of the league side, standard if I'm playing an upper, one of the better sides in the league, and then play it from there. Let me show you my other tactic is 4-2-4, which I sort of dip into now and then as well, which is a little bit more attacking. I literally have no instructions for this. Sometimes I'll play it wide, sometimes I'll hit early crosses, but what would you do with this one? Would you change any of the instructions in here? Sometimes I'd go more direct passing, and sometimes I'd go a little bit more closing down, particularly if I'm in control mentality. But you, again, what are your thoughts? What would you put me in? What would you get me doing? Great. Okay. The last thing to ask in this as well, I'd like to ask you, is player-wise. Are there any players, I'm now feeling like, for this last season of FM17, who are the players at this kind of level that for you are like amazing and you think it's worth picking up on them? Just bear in mind, I'm in 2019 now, so I'm not right at the beginning of the game, but I'd love to hear from you. What are your thoughts? Who would be a good player for me to get? So, that basically brings me to an end of this season. Thank you so much for joining me for today's episode. The Chorley Challenge continues, though. We'll be playing some more games. I'm going to go through pre-season. I'm going to be listening to your comments. And then hopefully in about a week's time, I'll put another video up. Just to let you know, I'm in temporary accommodation at the moment. It's proving a bit tricky to record, and I'm just recording whenever I can. So it is a bit hard, but my hope is in a week's time we'll start the new season. But I just want to give it a bit of time for you to leave some feedback below, for me to pick up on the feedback, get the pre-season underway, get the pre-season done, ready for a new season, to get through the season and do amazing with Chorley. Yes, come on. So thank you for all your support. If you've enjoyed this video, hit the like button. And if you want to kind of stay up to date with all of this, then hit the subscribe button and follow me along the journey as we go through Football Manager together. And also hit that little bell button in the corner And you can then get a little notification whenever I upload a video, which is always fun, isn't it? And also, hot news, if you've made it this far to the end of the video, then well done. If you have, then that's you. Leave a comment below saying, I heard the end. But here's the news. I am going to the National Video Game Arcade on Saturday the 16th of September 2017 for a kind of FM Content Creators Day. I received an email from Lujo, who's sort of helping sort of set it up with Loki Doki, another FM content creator, and they invited me along and they said, do you want to come? It'd be great for you to go. And I was like, oh yeah, it'd be great. So I'm going to be there, and it will be great to see you there if you're coming along. Let me know in the comments below if you're coming, and it would be good to hang out and catch up at that. Anyway, that's enough for me today. I think you've heard enough. I think you've seen enough. So until next time, thanks for joining me. I'll see you later.